So let the rhythm hit him, just let the rhythm hit him. Cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Let's turn it up, a little louder, turn it up. A little louder, turn it up. We never turn it down. Universal sound when we move the pound. Take a look around when we touch the town. Not the way stomping in my big black J's. Corny, get stuck in the maze. We never suffer fools. Had enough of you. False friends and loose ends make me wanna fool. That we got another world tour touching every shore from Cali to
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. We are underway here at AT&T Stadium.
This shit moving slow as fuck. This nigga must put this bitch on all pro.
Will be a touchback. They start out on the ground here at San Not much to speak of. They're yard gain up to the 26. Play action. Here's Hurts. First down down there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Gives some credit to the defender out there. But he ran all his keys. They've got a great on the ball and able to force that incompletion. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. Out to the left there. Complete to the tight end guard. He's going to come out very short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
Ah, bitch. Knew he was going over there.
And that'll keep the drive alive. Big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They'll throw on first and Hurts. For this one, he's got it. Take it down. That's good for 28 yards.
The Boston man did a job left and everything was also around. They did a little bit more than a slant. They just got themselves over the right side of the field. Very difficult for the defender to shot on his power.
This is 3 to the red zone. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Had the right idea. They're trying to throw us to the sideline, but he's looking just a little bit too much. He's trying to get it out to his receiver. That's to the ground.
Got 2 medium.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 to Detroit. Hurts sets up the throw.
Oh, wow.
Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the first here this afternoon.
Wow.
Here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's space, and then a player of his talent is a part of the defense. We saw it right there. They tried to deny an open 1 and 2. He's touchdown. Trying to figure out how to defend.
Yeah, that'll work, bro. It don't matter. Lost that quarterback sneak.
So basically, on one of them do pepperoni and stop.
That's that quarterback sneak.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Okay,
I'll be ready in 15 to 20 minutes.
all right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
79 Broncos. 65 count. 65 count. Cut back in. Cut back in.
Hurts will throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Interesting call there. They went for 2 even after the penalty from the 7-yard line. It didn't pay off.
I think the first thought is to go ahead and kick the extra point, but you're not kicking it from the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
right? That's
you
not
get pushed 5 back on the PAT as well.
Right, so they have to take it from the 15 to administer the penalty. So now you're kicking it around 40 yards. So I understand why they probably went for 2 there. They thought they had a better play and a better chance in that situation.
So Prescott
And the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 21. They start on the ground, Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31. First and 10.
Supposed to.
Deep on the ground, Elliott. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. You're trying to get it outside, the defensive receiver's there, and just ran him down.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So Philadelphia territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 46.
Grab it. Come on, bro. This big old slow ass nigga, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Got little Maddox just hitting everything.
This will be a loss of 3, and now it's just another 3rd down movement.
Coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just beat the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Boy, Philadelphia ain't lost to no damn Jets, boy. Oh, boy, they ain't lose to no fucking Jets. Lost to Washington, boy. Ah, I ain't see him right there. Damn, I'm tripping. Damn, I'm tripping, bro. I wasn't even paying no attention, bro. Yeah, I wasn't paying no attention, bro. I was up there talking to this damn boy.
Come on. Beat them boys out with 2 touchdowns. I made one dude quit. Instead of 10 points, he quit. He said no defense.
7 Pirates. Drop 60. 18 Rattlers.
They go play action with Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott, he's going deep for Brown. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Throwing is Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. Going for it with Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll set up to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 19 On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19. Madden 60.
In motion right is Watkins. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he can't get rid of it, he's taken down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. 19 right.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Here we go. Panther 11. Hey, pass.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts, open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
99 Broncos.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Here we go.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20. To bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
Prescott on first down. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's a keeper with Prescott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. It's a keeper with Prescott. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. Going with their tight end on 4th. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Sean McKeon as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
On play action, Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 40.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott. He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Here we go, 47.
4th down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Here's Hurts to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet and said, go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Drop 50, drop 50.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 39, Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's a second down run with Sanders. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, here we go.
Throw out wide, caught by Pascal. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
18 target, 18 target.
Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush will just tee off on your quarterback and makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Schultz hauls in the quick throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Prescott off play action. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First down, Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quick. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
To throw, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll run it with Elliott. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. That one looks like he'll throw here. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up, and they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Oh, you can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense.
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Keep my way up,